today's video is gonna be a bit different from what I normally do. Kinda. So I'm gonna be doing some book tapping and scratching and like flipping, like page flipping. But on top of that, I will be changing from a soft-spoken voice like this to a whispering voice like so. And if this interests you and you want to continue on watching, please stay and enjoy the video. But without wasting any more of your time, let's get straight into it. So I have this notebook that I got a couple months ago. I believe I got it in September. Let me see the actual date. Yeah, okay, so I got it in September, and my first entry was written on Sunday, September 17th at 12:54 a.m. So it was late at night when I wrote this, and I even wrote, you can't see it because I'm not showing you obviously, but I even wrote what song I was listening to at that moment. So I was listening to Nowhere to Go by Bad Omens. They're a pretty good band, and I've only recently been listening to them, but they're really good. They're really good. So yeah, I've actually. Oh yeah, so the thing with this notebook is it was meant to be like a diary or like a journal where I talked about just things going on in my life, or if I couldn't say what I was feeling out loud, then I would write in this book and jot down what I was going through or just my feelings for the day. So I noticed that one of my biggest struggles was trying to be consistent. So I was consistent for the first week or so. I wrote every day basically. Like I just wrote everything. And it was always at night before I went to bed. And sometimes after that week I wouldn't be so consistent. I would maybe skip a day or two and then write on the other day. And at first, I wasn't too happy about that because I originally said that I was going to be consistent and I wasn't, And at first I was like, oh man, like I'm already ruining it. But then it took me a bit to realize that sometimes I didn't feel like writing on certain days, and that when I did, I felt like I was just forcing myself to do so. And I don't necessarily believe that's a good thing when it comes to writing down in a journal. You really should only, the way I see it, you should only be writing on days or things that are important to you. Because to be honest, some days nothing really would happen. So I genuinely had nothing to write about, but I would still force myself to write because it was the good thing to do, and I had to keep the journal streak alive. Which is funny looking back at it, but I'm like completely fine with skipping a couple days even. You know what? I'll check, sorry my eye's itchy, but I'll check my last entry. Let me see the last time I wrote something. Okay, here it is. So, and I have haven't even written that much in this book. I don't know how many pages. Oh, there's 248 pages. I've probably only written around 20. So as you can see, I've been inconsistent. But the last time I wrote an entry was on November 1st, and I wrote it at 9:52 p.m. So not too late, but it was also a night. There are some entries I literally wrote at like the latest one I wrote. It was around I think 3 in the morning, and I still like sorry about that, but I still wrote about it. So I don't know, I guess I couldn't sleep that night, and I just felt that writing something would help me fall asleep. I don't remember too much about that night, but yeah. So something else I want to talk about is the actual book itself. So as you can see, let me just face it so you can, yeah. So it says notebook. It's kind of hard to tell, but yeah, it says notebook right there. And it's in like a goldish color. It's easier to see in person. I'm trying to show you the best I can. Yeah, there we go. It says notebook. And, you know, I got this at my local Walmart, and I was looking through other books, other like diaries or journals to write in, and this one caught my attention just because of the way it looked. The black background was like the white particles around it. It reminded me of what's it called? Like marble, like for a table, like a marble table. So I really enjoyed it, the way it looked. So when I saw it, I was like, oh, I gotta see it. But the thing is, when I saw it, for some reason, it was facing the back side of it, like so. It was facing this direction, and I couldn't see it, like the front of it where it says notebook. And I personally don't like how it says notebook on it. I don't know. I felt like if that was removed, and it was only like the black background was the white like particles on it, or like the white design, it looked better in my opinion. And even so, the notebook, the actual word, you can probably tell here, but it's not even centered. It's not even like properly centered or anything, so it kind of just looks awkward. But I still got the book because it looked the nicest. It had the nicest design compared to any other ones I saw. So I was like, whatever, might as well just buy it, you know. So there goes the story of why I bought this one. Which one sounds better to you guys? The scratching like this, or do you like the tapping? I personally kind of like the quieter taps on it. But let me know what you guys prefer. I guess this sounds good too. But yeah, let me know in the comments if any of you have your own journal or like diary, and also let me know, even if you don't have one, if you have like a sketchbook where you like draw stuff, because on my saved page that I have over here, it comes with a little string. Let me just grab it. But yeah, just like I guess like a bookmark or something to save the pages. It's not really, like, I'm not really an artist myself, but I like to like just draw things and like doodle and like just do whatever. So on this page, I have like, this is like one of the last pages too. That's the thing. I have like a bunch of like doodles here, and it was for one of my videos where it was like asking you personal questions. Yeah, it was that one where I asked personal questions, and instead of actually writing down things, I just I did this. So yeah, and then if you look, let me switch the side. But if you look down below here, it says young adult problems. So that was actually another ASMR video I did earlier, where it was another Ramble video, and I just talked about you know, some of the problems I was going through in my life being a young adult. So I just wrote down like a couple notes. Oh, I'm so bad at holding this way. I just wrote down like these notes over here. So yeah, and that's like one of the only pages that I wrote in that had like rambles and stuff. So there's that. And I lost the page because I didn't put, oh, there we go. Okay, let me put it back. But yeah. Something else that I was actually just thinking of is, since I don't like the way it says notebook and the way it looks, I was debating whether or not I should like scratch it out, but I don't know how I would do that, and I feel like if I did, it may leave like a mark, or just even damage the cover. So that might be a no-go, but if anything, I do want to add stickers onto it. First, I gotta remove this one, because this is just the company's logo and stuff. It has like the barcode, so I want to take that out. But I actually do have a couple stickers that I want to add onto this. My sister showed me a website like years ago, back like when I was in high school, and it was a website that had like stickers for quite literally like everything. Like everything. Whatever you wanted, that website had it. So I remember one of the first stickers that I got was, what was it? Oh, it was Lil Uzi's first album, or like his first mainstream album that got him attention. It was cover art for Lil Uzi First the World. I actually have it somewhere. I just don't know. It might be in my desk down below, just over here, but I know I still have it because I haven't used it since, and that was like, she got it for me because she was ordering a bunch of stickers herself. So I think it's probably been like, honestly, like, because I got it in grade 10ish, I believe. That was like 6 or 7 years ago, so, and I still haven't put it to use. So it's probably just collecting dust somewhere, but I do want to collect more. Specifically, I want, like, I guess, characters from like my favorite games, or just from like video game series, and like metal band like album covers, or just like music album covers. So for the video game characters, I was thinking, well, I'm a big fan of the Legend of Zelda series, so I probably get like Link, and I'm a big fan of both Twilight Princess and Majora's Mask. Probably my favorite games, definitely top 3, both of them. I'll say Majora's Mask probably my favorite one, guaranteed. And then Twilight Princess is probably be second. Yeah, honestly, maybe. So, clearly they're my favorite games in the Zelda series, so I was thinking I would actually get a sticker of Majora's Mask and of like the Skull Kid. And for Twilight Princess, I was maybe thinking getting like Midna. And if you don't know what I'm talking about, you have to know the game. So I'm sorry if you're unaware of what I'm talking about, but if you're a fan of those games, you know exactly what I'm talking about. But yeah, and then when it comes for the bands, like the album covers, I was thinking like I would get. It doesn't specifically have to be metal bands because that's really all I've been listening to lately. It can even be like rock or like pop or something, I don't know, but or even rap because I still listen to that, but I've been listening more to metal bands. But I definitely, listen to a lot of Bad Omens. I've been listening to them a lot. They're a good band, and the other band from Liverpool in England is Loath. They're a really good band that I actually discovered around a month ago. Actually, yeah, honestly, like a month ago. And I've just been obsessed ever since. And who else? Bring Me the Horizon, definitely them as well. Yeah, so those are probably like the three main ones I get, and I get like album covers or like even pictures of the band members or something. I don't know. I'll do something like that, but I want to put it on the book or even on my laptop cover. Definitely something like that. It'll just be cool and it like stands out. But yeah, that's something I want to do very soon. And they were cheap. I think she only paid for like the 2 stickers. Actually, they may have been on sale, but I don't remember. It's been such a long time. But how much was it? I think it was like $4. And then of course there was like shipping and stuff. So I was like, I don't know how much, but like $4 ain't bad because they were pretty big stickers as well. So I'm assuming the smaller ones are definitely way cheaper, but they're not that much actually, which is great because I don't want to spend too much money on it. We do more page flipping because I'm a big fan of page flipping. It's such like a simple sound, but it just, when I hear it through my headphones, it just feels so, the feeling and just the way it sounds, it's so crispy to me. But yeah, I'm gonna end off the video for today. If you made it this far, I just want to thank you so much. I just want to thank you so much for making it to the end. It really does mean a lot to me. Since I've probably stated this in the past 3 videos, but I'm pretty new to ASMR in general. I've only been listening to it for around 5 months now, and I only created my channel a month ago, so it's like a hobby I'm doing on the side, and it's really fun, and I'm trying to upload daily, or at least multiple times a week, so hopefully that helps, because I'm trying to get better at this, to be honest, but it's fun to do. But yeah, that's gonna be the end of today's video. Once again, thank you so much for watching. And always, I do hope you have a great